Okay, you have to factor the trinomial by guess and check. So, can set up, what can I multiply to get the 1 in front of x squared? That's 1 and 1. And then what can I multiply to get 24? And basically, since these are both 1s, I can just ask myself, what can I multiply to get 24 that adds up to 11? Well, my only choices for 24 are 1 times 24, 2 times 12, 3 times 8, and 4 times 6. And 3 and 8 make 11, so I bet that's what it is. Because I'm doing 1 times 8 is 8, 1 times 3 is 3, that adds up to 11. So when I put my variables in, I end up with x plus 3 times x plus 8. So my first times my first, x times x is x squared. My outsides are 8x, my insides are 3x, that makes an 11x, and 3 times 8 is 24. For number 4, what can I multiply to get 1? What can I multiply to get 3? Well, I only have one choice for 3, 1 times 3. So if I do 1 times 3, that's 3. 1 times 1, that's 1. Add those together, there's my 4. Put your x's in. So I have x plus 1, and I have x plus 3. So to check it, x times x is x squared. My outsides are 3x. My insides are 1x. That makes 4x. And my last time is my last. 1 times 3 is 3. Number 10 is a little bit more difficult just because you have negative signs in it. So it's what can I multiply to get 1x squared, which would be 101. What can I multiply to get negative 7? Well, it's either a positive 1 or negative 1 and a positive 7 or vice versa. So if I try this, 1 times 7 is 7, 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. I add those up, I get a positive 6, but I needed a negative 6. So I must have had my signs backwards. So now positive 1 times 1 is a positive 1. 1 times negative 7 is a negative 7. If I add those up, I get negative 6. So put your variable in. And I've got x plus 1 and x minus 7. So first times first, x times x is x squared. My outsides are negative 7x. My insides are 1x. I combine those together, I get negative 6x. And a positive 1 times a negative 7 is a negative 7. Number 16, you're going to factor n squared plus 6n minus 7. So what can I multiply to get 1? And what can I multiply to get negative 7? Isn't that the problem we just did? Oh no, because it's got a plus sign. It's almost like the problem we just did. So I'd have a negative 1 and a positive 7. So that's 7, negative 1. I add those together, I get 6. So put your variable in, which this time is an n. So I've got n minus 1 times n plus 7. And now I want to check my answer. So I want to know, am I truly factored right? So if I plug in a 0, and I do 0 minus 1 times 0 plus 7, well, that's negative 1 times 7. That gives me a negative 7. Here I would do 0 squared plus 6 times 0 minus 7. So that's 0 plus 0 minus 7. Well, that also equals negative 7. So I got a negative 7 each time. So I know I've got the right answer. And then they're asking you to figure out what the values are for 1. So that would be 1 minus 1, 1 plus 7. So that's going to be 0 times 8, which is 0. Then I would do 1 squared plus 6 times 1 minus 7. So 1 times 1 is 1, 6 times 1 is 6. 1 plus 6 is 7, 7 minus 7 is 0. So I got 0 each time that time. If I plug in a 2, I'm going to have 2 minus 1 times 2 plus 7. So that's going to be 1 times 9, which is 9. Here I would do 2 squared plus 6 times 2 minus 7. So 4 plus 12 minus 7. So 16 minus 7. That equals 9. So I got 9 that time each time. And if I plug in a 3, I'm going to have 3 minus 1 times 3 plus 7. So that's 2 times 10. So that's 20. And over here I do 3 squared plus 6 times 3 minus 7. So that's going to be 9 plus 18 minus 7. So 27 minus 7 is also 20. So when I used a 3, I got a 20. And the last one they wanted you to check was a 4. So if I plug in a 4, I would do 4 minus 1, and 4 plus 7. So that's 3 times 11, so that's 33. Here I would do 4 squared plus 6 times 4 minus 7. So 4 squared is 16 plus 24 minus 7. So 16 plus 24 is 40. 40 minus 7 is 33. So I got 33 both times.